The man was joking with his buddies 1 second, calling his girlfriend a fat pig, but the next second, he was throwing punches in front of her, furiously yelling at them to never insult the woman he loved. And it all began on the day they met in real life for the first time after chatting online. The innocent rich girl was full of excitement, eagerly waiting to meet her online boyfriend. She had dressed up carefully for the date, but she still couldn't hide the huge difference between herself and the slim girl in her photos. When the handsome man arrived, the shock and disgust on his face were impossible to hide. He immediately felt deceived, just as he was about to make an excuse and leave. The girl did something that made him change his mind on the spot. She casually pulled out a black card to pay the bill. The way she did it so effortlessly made the man realize the chubby girl in front of him was actually filthy rich. His gold-digging instincts kicked in. He knew that if he could just tolerate her appearance, he could live the luxurious life he'd always dreamed of. So he quickly put on a loving expression. He claimed he was exhausted from a long flight, said his luggage was still at the airport. The pure-hearted girl was filled with concern. She drove him to the hotel without hesitation. In the room, he acted conflicted, said he cared about her inner beauty, then played hard to get by going to shower. That move made her completely let her guard down. She truly believed she had found real love. To make her fall deeper, he planned a whole performance. He invited her, her best friend, and his group of buddies to a night out at KTV, while the girl and her friend went to pay the bill. His buddies started hyping him up, praising him for scoring such a gullible and rich human ATM. They openly mocked the girl's weight and taste. Their words were full of contempt, and the man made no effort to hide his true thoughts. He said the whole relationship was just a game. Worse still, everything they said was part of a pre-planned script. When the girl and her friend returned, they overheard the cruelest part. She was heartbroken, but suddenly, the man exploded with rage. He slapped one of his buddies across the face and shouted at everyone, telling them to never talk about his kind and innocent girlfriend that way. He defended her like a man madly in love, watching from behind the door. The girl was moved to tears. All her doubts vanished. She believed he truly loved her. Her best friend praised him, saying he treated her like a queen, pushing her even deeper into the trap. After passing this test, her trust in him reached its peak. A few days later, he launched his next move. He told her with a worried look that an old friend from abroad asked to borrow $500,000. He said he owed them a big favor, and not lending would make him seem ungrateful, but all his money was spent on their daily life. The girl didn't hesitate. She offered to cover it all, saying she was happy to help him maintain relationships. To make him feel better, she transferred a full $1 million, told him to keep the extra as spending money. Seeing the massive deposit, the man's joy was beyond words. But her brother had always doubted him. After investigating, he found records of the man's lavish spending, all paid for with her money. He tried to warn his sister with evidence, telling her the man was scamming her, but she was already brainwashed. She didn't believe a word, accused her brother of being jealous of her happiness. Her best friend joined in too, pretending to be neutral. She said outsiders shouldn't judge love. What mattered was that the man truly treated her well now. Under the pressure from both boyfriend and best friend, the girl lost all sense. She kicked her brother